Tourism is embedded in our history, our community, and our culture. Landmarks offer clues as to how Traverse City, Michigan grew to be a year-round destination for visitors.
Our story begins along the 45th parallel, where award-winning wine comes from unexpected locations.
The history of Michigan wine can be traced to French voyagers who discovered native grapevines along our rivers in 1679. By the mid-1800s, the first vineyards were planted and commercial wine production began in earnest. Michigan is an agriculturally diverse state, second only to California, thanks to our rolling hills, mineral-rich soils, and cool climate. Nowhere is this more noticeable than along the Lake Michigan coastline in what's known as the Fruit Belt. Traverse City's Old Mission and Leelanau peninsulas enjoy a unique microclimate. Westerly winds bring cool breezes in summer and a wintry blanket of lake-effect snow. Here, cherries, apples, and blueberries thrive. Farmers looked for ways to diversify crops and preserve their agricultural traditions for future generations. The 45th parallel is an invisible line of latitude that connects northern Michigan to some of the world's best wine regions in Italy and France. In fact, it was French hybrid grapes that caught the attention of local librarian Bernie Rink. In 1965, he turned his hobby farm into the first vineyard in Leelanau, with 10 vines each of 30 varietals. His 8 hardiest selections are still grown to produce estate bottled wines for his label Boscadel. Across the bay on Old Mission, another wine pioneer at OKeefe was placing his bets on European vinifera like Riesling and Chardonnay.
Since grape roots run deep, up to 20 feet deep, are drought tolerant and can grow in all types of soil, OKeefe believed his vines could withstand a Michigan winter.
In 1976, he opened Chateau Grand Traverse, the region's first commercial winery, producing 100% European-style wines. His gamble paid off. Today, northern Michigan is known for our Rieslings. Our top varietals also include Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Pinot Noir, and Cabernet Franc. Our little tip-of-the-mitten state has grown to include over 40 wineries and tasting rooms. In fact, 51% of Michigan's wine grapes grow on our 2 peninsulas. County roads lead to quaint tasting rooms, farm-to-bottle estates, and family-owned chateaus with magnificent views. In order for a wine to be labeled Leelanau or Old Mission, it must be made from 85% local fruit. And unlike cherries, our grapes are all harvested by hand. As they say, great wine begins in the vineyard.
While a strawberry will always taste like a strawberry, grapes have the unique ability to smell and taste like other fruits.
Winemakers extract the flavors of our land, fresh water, and orchards to create many products, including still and sparkling wines, fruit wines, and distilled spirits called eau de vie. One Michigan specialty is ice wine. Grapes are left on the vine, harvested in winter, and pressed frozen. This sweet delicacy has been requested at the White House, including the inauguration of President George H.W. Bush. The growth of our wine, beer, and spirits industry has put Traverse City on the map for culinary tourists seeking an authentic local experience. Travelers are drawn to the variety of wineries that dot the countryside. Festivals and events throughout the year provide an opportunity for visitors to sample food and wine pairings and take in the beauty of our 4 seasons. Group wine tours offer safe and convenient transportation. They've grown to include stops at breweries, cider houses, and distilleries along the route.
A trip through northern Michigan is a great way to drink in the experience of life on the 45th.
Reminders of our agricultural heritage can be found throughout our community and along the scenic highways that have drawn visitors to Traverse City for generations. For more information about local wineries, visit the Traverse City Visitor Center or go to traversity.com.